This is Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the run to the right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's gone. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Williams in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Lions called their first timeout. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Goff in the pistol. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the play fake. Jackson. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. Let's see who's guilty. The RPO, that one is complete. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That is caught to the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
An extra point attempt to follow. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Williams in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he'll take it on in. Zay That is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
2 for 1, 2 for 180.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll go play action with Goff. Forced out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
It's a gain of 60 yards.
It is a huge play for Detroit. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Gibbs will take it in. Touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Jackson looking to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And he will score! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got second touchdown of the evening. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the
now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Lions 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's gone. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Jackson now. He'll be forced outright. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that ball.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It's a big one for the Ravens. 37 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's in. What a drive. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Flush to his right. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They know you full of the sick.
Here we go. Hot. 120.
Goff to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They were able to take advantage for the strike.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. With the success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they're tested deep.
Second down, Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Yeah. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second down.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's into the clear again. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 21, here's second and 5. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Raven first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Cut! 120! Now you won!
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Brings up second and 1.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
Maverick!
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
120!
On fourth down, Goff. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Jackson now on second down. He'll go right back to Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's second down. That one is complete, and he won't get away. Good overfield tackle there to get him down behind the lines.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
It lowers the shoulder, a gain of about 3. Offense staying out there for this fourth down.
3 yards. It's now
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Ravens first down.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. Down inside the 10. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Henry tries to pull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Ravens 48, Lions 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Hold on. Check.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. On 2nd down, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Yo. What? Running. Running shot.
Here we go. One final play. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Lions are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. Stroud now. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A handoff, running left, Mixon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up the 3-yard gain.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That is the big fella, Nami Matabike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Stroud. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Stroud out of the gun here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And Stroud now to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Baltimore first down.
Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll find Bateman once more. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Got a man that's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 10 yards out. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. The touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he is going to lose yardage here. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. Pulled in at the 24. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TV. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
7-7, our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hold on, ready?
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards the pick up there, good for a Raven first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, we could counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th.
Let's go. Get out. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. And the catch made by Hopkins. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And incomplete on a deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Stroud and company going for it. That is caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Mixon with a first down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Stroud sets up the play action. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second down and 8.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kennedy Fairbairn comes on. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 81 yards. And the Ravens are able to move back in front on his loop for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. The touchdown loop, back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Stroud to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Trenton Simpson, he just flew in there to drop it. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. They scored on a 36-yard punt. And controlling the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Now it's Jackson. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Flushed out right. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, Cardinal sin there. Thrown back over the... Oh, they try a lateral on the return. Now the ball's loose. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Well, able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half, because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
A first down carry for Henry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Texans' 9-yard line.
Jackson. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special play.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
The sack there by Roquan Smith.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Throw caught by Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing now is Stroud. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. Fighting his his way through contact. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Stroud. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Roquan Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And Stroud now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure.
They'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now Jackson. On the move to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Again, Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you? Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Complete at the 1. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here we go. Buggy. 18. Rob it. Hey, south.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Think I in, take a breath, and my mouth is loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever reveled out these dark hallways? This place I in my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
It is a perfect night here in the capital city of Atlanta, Georgia. We've got the roof open, and we are ready to go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ready to get this thing started. And off we go here in Atlanta. And that one is through the back of the end. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Valdez-Scantling on the move. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Huck brings it in left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
We're set. No lady. Stay set.
Now a give to Walker, running right. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, they need 7.
No lady. We're set.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down just before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. There's a short one. He's got screens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up
now second down throw for Lawrence. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there. Like, he's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
At the 33-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, run.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars.
It's not often in the NFL like that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Set.
2nd and 10.
2 yards. 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 2 yar
To throw is Darnold. Forced out wide. He runs with it. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Darnold now to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's complete. He's got Cup. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. It's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now here's second and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Red on red.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll take this to about the 28. It's Shaquille Griffin in on the start.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
On third down, here's ETN. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up fourth down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Lawrence to Hunter. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the foot.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter. Hey, Ron.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
30 left. Go, go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. To throw is Lawrence. That's taken in, and he's going to be marked out down at the 5. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
a second effort, and he is in. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Jaguars are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Motion man is the tight end going right. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That pass caught right side. Valdez Scantling. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Going right. It's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
To throw again is Darnold. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be second down. Darnold to throw again. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cooper, pop, touchdown, Seahawks.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
It's the score, Seahawks 17, Jaguars 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
let's go. Go, go. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, yeah. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up
second down. Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, let's go. 30 left. That's on time.
Lawrence. Working his way. And he kept that play alive as long as he could. But the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he will go all the way. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jaguars move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Seahawks 17.
Now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense, and puts their offense in a great spot.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Catch made right side by Thomas. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
19 yards.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
1st down.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. That is brought in. And he will score. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trap. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Jacksonville.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up the big game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lawrence now. Moving to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Brenton straight. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now Lawrence gets his guys set for this 2-point attempt. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2. He'll look to throw. Forced out left. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Seahawks 23. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Sims on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Pushed out to his right. Now he'll run it.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing. Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
They do indeed snap it. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, let's go. 11. Hey, here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
30 left. Okay, so hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Thomas Jr. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Brenton Strayed. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Lawrence. On the run to the right. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
23.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cup in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Cup working across the field. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, here's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Devon Hamilton in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20s. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Darnold to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 46-yard line.
On on first down. Lawrence moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Lawrence forced out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Rip, 23. Hey, 11, Agate.
Lawrence now on second down. This one caught left side, that's screen. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
That's good.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air, Mike. You're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by...
And he will get into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Pistol snap back to Darnold. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Once again, it's Etienne. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
11. Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run it here with ETN. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
To throw is Lawrence. That is caught.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1.
23. Done. It's a hunt. Hurt. Here we go. Hunt. Silver.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. And this is blocked. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you and these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine. Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside.
Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, flee. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snack, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You should take that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, back. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. yes. What defines my name?
Hey, yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing? Hey, yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. All right. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab. All right, then. Let's go, Nas. It's time. It's album time. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Black is time. Premiere album still gonna happen.
Lord, kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillars. I was sing like scissor, like Youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, I heard broke, they damn near dead. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.